All right, we are live. Hello, hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We are broadcasting live on our Facebook pages and our YouTube channel. So if you're tuning in live right now, please say hi and tell us where you're watching from. Would love to get your engagement on our new live segment for today. So this is Moms in Business Live, where we empower moms to thrive online, di ba? So I have here with me moms in the business. So basically, we're all moms doing this online business coming from different countries. We have from Papua New Guinea, from Australia, and from USA. And we're also, before we start, we're going to introduce ourselves. So let me go first. My name is Jel. I am a mom of two. I am a wife to an OFW. We're based here in Papua New Guinea. I have over a decade of experience in corporate HR and executive recruitment, and also a proud digital business owner. Sis Tashi.
Good evening from Brisbane, Australia. I am Tashi, mom of three. I defeat Jill in this, and I am working part time, thankfully. And I used to work as ICT officer back home in Bhutan. So originally from Bhutan, now living in Brisbane, Australia. So that's all about me. Thank you.
All right. Sis M, can you quickly introduce yourself if you can hear us? Okay, Sis Verna.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Verna, and I'm from Laguna, Philippines. My family is based here in Washington, USA. I'm a wife and a mom of two. I have been in the workforce for 19 years as a retail associate and mail processor and a part-time digital business owner. Thank you, sis.
Okay, thank you, Sis Verna.
Hi
Sis M,
everyone.
go ahead. Go ahead, Sis M. Can you hear us? Yeah, you can proceed with the introduction. Okay. All right, we'll last there again. Right. So again, this is episode 1 of Moms in Business Live. So for today, we're just going to introduce ourselves, and share with you why we started this journey as moms. So let me share first. So for me and my husband, we started this business simply because we just wanted to be together as a family, because before starting this business, I was working in the city in the Philippines while my daughter was staying with my parents in the province. And my husband was working overseas. So it wasn't really a good situation for the three of us because we were all living separately. And as parents, we felt that it's not healthy for our growing toddler not to have both parents on her side, right? Then the pandemic happened, 2020, with all the travel restrictions we have experienced back then. We realized even more that this wasn't the kind of situation we wanted for our family. We knew something has to change, right? And at that time, my husband had an opportunity to bring us here in Papua New Guinea. So we made the decision to move, but I also didn't want to completely cut off my source of income. So I wanted to find something that I could do from home when we move in PNG, something that would allow me to contribute financially while still being present for my family. And that's when I came across this business through a Facebook advertisement. The very first thing that we had to look into was whether the business was legitimate. So we did our research, we asked questions, we learned that the business needed to be registered with BIR and that taxes needed to be filed properly. And that gave us confidence to move forward. So we started the business, and true enough, after 5 months, our business has reunited our family here in Papua New Guinea with my husband. And for us, that was already a huge blessing, right? Because that was really the goal of starting this business. But after 3 years, this business has also allowed me to stay home with our kids while running a profitable business from home. In fact, it earns more than what I was making in my corporate job. But of course, more than the income, what I value most is the freedom and flexibility that this business has actually given our family. I get to be present for my children and also contribute financially and pursue something meaningful, right? And since then, this business has blessed us tremendously. And that's why we're very passionate about helping other working parents and professionals who are in the similar situation. People who or parents who feel torn between providing and being present with their family, or the people that they love. Because of course, we as moms, as parents, we shouldn't have to choose one or the other, because we can have both, right? And if you are also a working parent who wants a change in your current situation, if you want another, source of income, you want more time with your family, a source of income that you can build from home or anywhere, you can bring it anywhere, I encourage you to look at this business opportunity. And if it is something that actually interests you, would be more than happy to guide you through the next steps in our business. You just have to reach out to any of us here. Right? That's it for me, Sis Tashi.
All right. Thank you, Coach Jill. So yeah, the reason why I come to this straight, reason why I started this was a little bit different. Even though we are all moms and starts the business for same reason for our family, how we find business and how we start looking for something else always different. It's like different for different people. I moved here in 2017 with my family, and before I came here in 2009 and 10 to study, when we were here, my family, I saw a lot of my friends who brought families here. I saw them enjoying. So I made up my mind that when I have my own kids, I'm going to come back here in Australia, because what I saw was all the fun and enjoyment and lots of opportunities developed countries present. But when we came back next time, like in 2017, with my own family, we were two girls, both 2 and 4 years, very formative years. My husband and myself, we were renting full house on ourselves, and then we had to pay bills on full, everything full, because in 2009 and 10, when we were here, we were just like sharing room. Every room has a student sharing it, so it was so like the cost was like one by 5 times more when I brought my family. So as a result, we started working so much to make the ends meet. Then I realized that I was missing out on my children's present. The whole purpose we were here, we came here, moved here, was for our kids' future. And then I realized we were not doing reading sight words for my girls. We were not doing any of homework because I was always tired when I got home, and never reading for my eldest. So now, right now, also she doesn't like reading so much because I didn't spend time with her at the time. And then there were other reasons, like when we got permanent residency, our parents, I felt really like the guilt of leaving them aging in back home, while we were like applying for to stay here, remain in Australia permanently. And I felt really like guilty thinking about how our parents have done sacrificed everything for us, just like we are doing for our kids, and now we are abandoning them because in their old age. And I felt really bad, and this thing added on my children time, not getting enough time with my kids. And then also when we signed the mortgage of our house here for 30 long years, that burden on my shoulder, everything, when I go to toilet midnight, that was what kept me like not sleeping, woke me up in the midnight, because I was thinking, what am I doing signing the mortgage for 30 long years, and my kids are young and parents are back home, all those things, worries. Then in September of 2019, we bought the house. September of 2019 also I started this business, because when you have big why, otherwise you can do anything thinking about all the ways. So leading up to this business, I tried and tested a lot of things. I just did not jump into this business. Accidentally bumped into some ad and didn't sign up straight. And I wasn't that lucky. I spent lots of money on so-called online businesses. I joined cryptocurrency because at the time it was buzzword that a lot of people are saying that you can actually earn from crypto. I also did shares trading, a lot of other Airbnb. I invested in Airbnb courses. I invested in even the network, other a lot of other network marketing like vitamin cleaning products, and trying to sell everything. But then all of those didn't work because it was all teaching me how to push things to on others and family and friends. And when my family and friends are done, it's done. There was no market, and obviously it didn't work for me because I always, even now, I believe and tell myself that I'm not good at communicating or telling people or convincing someone to do this. So clearly, those businesses failed. But then I don't consider this as failed because it taught me lots of lessons. When I saw this business, the one we are doing now, I straight away knew that this is going to work because lots of works, the technical part are done for us. It's not only teaching us how to do it, it also do for us a lot of the other parts, tech part and the back end side market selling part. A lot of things are done, so I could make out the differences this group business is providing us. That's why I could take decision. But then still, I tried and tested few times. Like I didn't straight away jump into. I saw this business around end of 2018, but only we are only able to take action in 2019. Then I was like panicking all about all the reasons of paying the mortgage, and then about being far away from my family and parents, and then being my kids, not having enough time with my kids. So all those reasons piled up, accumulated over time, then gave me the courage to then start this business. And that was it. In 2019, when I had my first third baby, I could plan for that also. And when I had him, I didn't have any stress. I didn't have to worry about getting income. When COVID happened, especially, people were worried about losing jobs and all that. Our business was thriving because it was online. We didn't have to go out of the house. I didn't have to worry about the. I remember how kids were locked. We until they say there was no more school, we used to send kids to school, but then worried that they might get sick. Then when we were worried, we can straight away, I was able to keep them home because then I was like, I didn't have to go anywhere. And then when I had my third baby, I was diagnosed with some health issues, gestational diabetes, and where I had to manage my diet and blood sugar and everything every 2 hours. And I was able to do that without any stress. And I was also able to renovate my home and visit my parents twice, with four family and 4 and 5 kids every time, and stays. We could stay for months, more than 2 months, without salary. So those things are like, apart from having lots of time freedom right now. Every time my kids ask me to do, mommy, can you drop my friends? I can say yes. Can you come to school today? And I can say yes. A lot of other things, like small things that is not compatible in money, but when it's so valuable in terms of being mom's life. So it's like not having those stress where you are not able to attend your school program, or all those things are really invaluable to add to some mom of three's life. So it's really really like not measurable in the terms of money, but then those things are more like more in stress-free. Being stress-free motherhood is something that I can't imagine raising kids now in another country without our relative or parents' help. So now if I help other overwhelmed immigrant busy moms who like to do something online but have no clue how to go about, I want to help them because I've been there, how difficult it was, and I know the real struggle of every mom face. We have to work like we like full-time parents. we have to go work like as if we are like have no kids, and then we come home and we have to do everything like we have no work. So we are like machines, and if having such business that we can do alongside not having to sacrifice income is a game changer. Yeah. So that's from me and my why and its benefits. Thank you. I added more. Next, six, Verna.
Okay. Should I go? Okay. For me, why I chose this, why I chose to build this business. A few years ago, when my daughter was in her senior high school, I started looking for another way to earn income. Like many parents, I wanted to help provide for my family and make sure my children had what they needed to finish their education. And at that time, finding extra work wasn't easy because not every company has flexible time that can work on my schedule. So most opportunities, they required really fixed schedules, and honestly, I didn't have extra hours to give. I used to work 12 to 16 hours a day, and that wasn't the life I wanted. It left me feeling exhausted, stressed, and with very little time for myself or for my family. And every day felt like I was racing against the clock. So time was moving fast, and I didn't want to spend my life stuck in that cycle of working, worrying, and missing time with the people I love. That's when I started searching for a way to work from home. I don't know where to begin, but I was willing to learn. Then one day I came across this digital business opportunity. I became curious and I asked myself, what is this all about? And could this be the one I'm looking for? So what stood out to me was the flexibility. So since I work a full-time job, it was important to find something that could fit around my existing schedule. I could work during small pockets of time, before bed, weekends, without sacrificing time. As parents, we all want to be present for our children's milestones, and we want to attend their events, celebrate their achievements, and be there when they need us. Time is one thing that we can never get back, and that realization became important to me. And another reason I chose this path was the opportunity to build something for the future. I wanted to create something that could grow alongside with my family, something I could work on consistently without feeling pressured. I also wanted a way to prepare for retirement and continue having a sense of purpose and activity in the years ahead. And what I discovered is that this opportunity isn't only for us working parents, or in our community there are retirees, professionals, and individuals from different backgrounds who have decided to learn and to learn something new and build towards their goals. But beyond the business itself, the journey helped me reconnect with myself. Through this experience, I began learning new skills, gained confidence, and grow as a person. I also learned the importance of surrounding myself with positive and supportive people. When we're connected with the right community, we begin to see possibilities we may not have, seen before. We gain hope, we gain encouragement, and the belief that growth is possible at any stage of life. I know there are many parents and individuals quietly wondering if there's a different option for them, if it's possible to build something, while still being present for the people they love. And that's one of the reasons we're here today. So, are we still waiting for Sis Emma, or shall we?
I think we can, yeah, we can proceed.
Oh, okay. She's gone again. Okay. So thank you for joining us for our episode one here in Moms and in Business Live, and for allowing us to share our story. We hope this conversation encourage someone who may be feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or simply curious about what's possible. If you'd like to learn more about what we're doing, you're welcome to register to our website and watch our complimentary information session. And if you have questions, that comes up, feel free to send us a message. We'd be happy to connect and share this business opportunity for you. And thank you again for your time, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for